So, how big is the pie? Determining exactly how much money music generates and where it winds up is almost impossible. Many of the new private deals that involve our music are shrouded in secrecy, protected by non-disclosure agreements and subject to terms and conditions that directly affect us, but which are hidden from us. But we're beginning to put together some of the pieces of the puzzle. And what we're discovering is that while our own checks are shrinking, there is a lot of money being made from our music. The problem is that our rightful piece is not winding up in our pockets. Here's some of what we know. Let's start with the big boys. YouTube is making billions by attracting viewers with our music and then selling data about those viewers and advertising based on that data. In 2014, YouTube revenue from advertising in the US alone was $1.18 billion. Digital music services like Spotify and Pandora are building tremendous wealth by offering our music for free or next to nothing. Spotify is now estimated to be worth $8.4 billion. Free may be a great business model for these companies, but it's unsustainable for music creators who depend on royalties to make a living. Record companies and performing artists do better than songwriters and publishers by a significant ratio. But the problem is not that any music creator is getting too much. It's that a business model of free doesn't produce enough income to pay all of us fairly. What's more, unlike in the rest of the civilized world, American broadcasters do not pay for the right to broadcast sound recordings. That means that performing artists and producers are losing out on millions of dollars they should receive. The U.S. broadcasting industry raked in $125 billion in 2014. And while writers and publishers were paid for their performances, the performers and producers who made every recording played on the radio and TV didn't get a dime. Internet service providers and cell phone companies offer bundles of music as a sales tool, but pay almost nothing for it. For instance, Verizon offers its customers millions of songs for free. Verizon Wireless revenues in 2014 were almost $80 billion, with a profit margin of 35%. So, how big is the pie? Far bigger than we thought. And if music creators were paid our share, we'd all know exactly how big it is.